I'm Elaine.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to
Legs Out.
And away we go. This is the podcast where we tell you about Formula One our way. The races, the cars, the drivers. We are obsessed.
And here's why you should be too.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Elaine.
Welcome to the studio.
You're in our home away from home.
Yes, we couldn't travel.
Yeah, that's the story of our lives these days, is we are not really leaving the studio or my second secret location where I'm also dancing that I'll share at some point, but I'm keeping it a secret for now.
All right.
But yeah, it's been a lot of dancing and a lot of not being in our homes.
Yep.
And so the dance studio is like, this is so much a part of our lives. We were like, of course, let's make a return there.
Also, the podcast is portable. Y'all, we can come wherever we need to and go. We will be
travel
in a city near you. Just you wait. Do you want us to come to your city? Let us know in the comments. We would love to hear that. And while you're there, why don't you give us a quick rate, review, and subscribe?
Look at you.
I tried. All right. Also, because we are in a studio, just so you know, you may hear rehearsal music in the background, a little cat scratch.
Yeah, that's just like a day in the life for us. So enjoy some sweet tunes behind us. The music and me saying sweet tunes really don't match because it's a sexy song with an aggressive guitar riff from here, and I called it sweet tunes like if we were listening to the 50s. We're not.
We are. We're. It's not dulcet.
No, this is late night music, y'all.
Yeah. Well, newsroom.
We actually have news. Like, this isn't a moose-bouche of news. Like, this is not the news that we hoped it would be in the summer break.
The way that you say amuse is
Amuse.
like amooze.
How should I say it?
Amuse.
Amuse. Amuse. Oh no, that's worse.
I still like it. Just wait. Stay till the end of the episode and you will hear Rachel pronounce phonetically another word that...
In Dutch.
Deutsch.
Deutschland. But we're not in Zandvoort just yet.
Not yet.
Because we had some news from our American team.
Cadillac, baby. I'm not going to lie. This was not what I was expecting out of silly season.
No, and I don't think Graeme Lowdon was expecting it either, which makes this not a fun announcement for me personally, because when we did our team principal intros, I almost popped Graeme Lowdon like above my favorite team principals, James Fowles and Total Wolf, because this sweet little man is just like an artist at heart who's also like, let me do 87 different businesses and then I'll pop in to motorsports.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure everyone feels really warm and loved.
It's cute.
And then, surprise, he no longer has a job in the middle of the summer break.
Here's what's funny. When your cars are literally on fire, you could go all the way to the top, or you could probably go to the people who are building the cars and start there.
Right. And this feels like to be frank, dumb time to do such a huge snow globe shakeup of your leadership, because when you are in the fiery pits of, oh no, my car's on fire, you should probably hold station. I'm not saying that the person leading is like doing an incredible job if your car is doing that. You definitely need to be looking around and seeing where the problem lies.
Yeah.
But I just think that it is not your wisest move to immediately dethrone your leader. But that's what the CEO did.
This feels a lot more like, whose fault is it? Your fault. You're the one who gets fired.
Yeah, which the CEO of TWG Motorsports, which is who is over Cadillac,
His name
they
is
also
Trackus, I
have
believe.
Dan Taurus.
Taurus. Trackus.
You're like, we're on a track.
He's
made for motorsports.
He should
of
be
course.
Trackus.
Yeah, Dan Taurus. He is the motorsports CEO. Now, TWG has their little hands in all kinds of sports, and not that this implicitly has anything to do with Cadillac, but TWG is currently under investigation.
Oh, do tell, Rachel.
Now, of course, I don't have all the details because it is, I believe, not in America. And also, you can be levied against a charge and you're not guilty. So that's still up in the air. Allegedly, they are in a bit of trouble. But also, they bought a basketball team here in the U.S. and then they immediately sold it. So there is just like a little bit of shakeup afoot that I'm wondering if that's part of the reason why it was like fire stations. We need to change leadership now.
This is always when I wonder, is one person more expensive than the other? Like, are you shaving funds? Was Graeme too expensive?
And to continue on the Taurus line, he has come out and said, we always knew there was going to be a change. And I think that is true.
He did say that. But also, you know what he said? This wasn't a mutual decision.
Yeah, because I agree. This was always the plan. I think Graeme Lowdon was always the guy who had experience in getting a Formula One team into Formula One.
Yes.
But maybe doesn't have the experience of taking, well, not maybe, he doesn't have the experience of taking said Formula One team to the tip top. And that is Cadillac's goal, which it should be every F1 team's goal to get to the top. But then you have some teams like Haas who can't seem to get enough funding. But anyway, I go on a rabbit trail.
You digress.
I digress.
Okay. Well, while you're digressing, let me do a little mini Meet the Team Principal. And let me actually tell you about Oh, shit. I didn't look up how to pronounce his name.
This could be a little French Marcin. It could be Marcin.
He's Polish, so I don't think it's Marcin, but hold, please.
A little elevator music early on in the episode.
Okay, we're back. His name is Marcin Budkowski. Marcin.
Yeah.
That was a little Italian.
Has a lovely voice. We watched a video of Dan Taurus inviting this gentleman on stage, and he started speaking, and I was like, oh, okay. I feel like that's going to sound good on camera.
Yeah. Marcin. It sounds like Martin, but it's Marcin because it's Marcin.
Yeah.
Marcin Budkowski.
Wonderful.
Who's Polish.
Great.
Now let me tell you, Dan Taurus looks like a thumb. Marcin Budkowski, he is easy on the eyes.
He's a little silver fox. I wouldn't go so far as to say he's easy on the
eyes.
eyes.
Are you kidding? That man is damn attractive. I would let him be my team principal.
Where we very clearly diverge. Because guys, long story short, I don't think the Red Bull tattoo mechanic is that attractive. You know this.
You take it back.
I don't take it back. He seems like a lovely human. Like, we'd love to meet him, and I'd love to chat with him as like a human, but I'm not writing romance novels about him.
I'm building my team. He is the official changer of my oil, and Marcin Budkowski can manage the operations.
Okay, all right. This is a nice team for you.
I like it.
Yeah.
If anyone has anything to add, send them here. I'm filling my roster.
Yes.
I'm the car. I'm the car. Did you realize? I'm the car.
You were the driver, but I suppose, yes, if someone's changing your oil, you are the high-performance machine.
Yes, I am, Rachel. We are high-performance machines. All right, let's
Kiki.
So Kiki fro.
We brought both our dance call out and also Danny Ricciardo call out in that moment. Wow, we said all the references. Excellent. Okay, so anyway, good old Marcin.
Okay, also Silver Foxy, he's only 47.
Okay.
So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. Look him up. He went to the École Polytechnique in Paris.
I feel like we've heard about that.
Yes, we have.
Times before. They be turning out many team principals.
Yes, and of course, like many of the team principals, he studied aeronautics and aerodynamics.
Yep.
So he went to school many years, and then straight into Formula One. He did not fuck around. He did not find out. He went there, and he went to Prost Racing. I did not realize Alain Prost created his own racing team. It only was 5 seasons.
Yep.
It raced for 5 seasons, starting in 97. But fascinating. Very interesting. Then he quickly jumped to Ferrari, on to McLaren, and then as every other team principal does, where do you go, Rachel?
Well, Alpine No. I'm jumping ahead in the timeline. He went to the FIA.
Sure did.
Yeah.
You gotta get your hands dirty a little bit. Yeah. You gotta jump from the garage all the way up to like the backdoor deals.
Okay.
Like from the getting your hands dirty with the car. Now you're like getting your hands dirty exchanging fat stacks of cash behind people's backs.
I was thinking observation deck, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could exchange cash up there.
I think there's a lot of dirty dealings. Fucking FIA.
I really just hope that it's not, but that's just naivete, I think.
That's not fine.
My naivete.
Okay, so he went to the FIA to be the sporting and technical coordinator. I'm just going to repeat these titles because they have no significance whatsoever.
Sure.
And then he was promoted to the head of the F1 technical department.
Okay.
Wank, wank, wank. Then he goes back to the garage because he's like, you know what? I'm sick of circle jerking. Let me actually go back to the garage.
One day, I'd really like to go back behind the scenes for the FIA. And they're going to pull up the clip of Elaine. And they're going to be like, you can't come in. I'm so sorry. Actually, you're barred.
And you'll be like, I fired her so long ago. And then it's
This
you.
is straight up loyalty for life.
Oh, yes, Rachel. Also, it's you like 5'9" and me on your shoulders, and you're wearing a big coat.
Yes. I was like, when did I grow? Yes.
When you
yes.
hid me. So you'd have to be on my shoulders. Yeah. Okay. This is our plan. Nobody listen. Don't tell the FIA
This is behind
anything.
the scenes situations.
This is for
if you see a
Patreon.
really tall one of us, don't say anything. Just open the door for us.
What? Yeah. What? You would be like, wank, wank.
Anyway, I fully interrupted your explanation of the very important titles within the FIA.
I got very excited. Excuse me. So then he went back to the garage. He's like, I'm sick of champagne and cocaine. I'm going to Renault.
Where they're probably okay.
Yep.
That was a different era, but yeah, maybe.
Different types of drugs. And then no drugs. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs.
Yep.
And then he said he was the technical director at off the rails at Renault. Now we have to call this champagne and cocaine.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Here we go.
We don't. Okay. Technical director at Renault. Stayed with them through their ever so sweet transition to Alpine. Bumped up to team director.
Okay.
And then he's like, you know what? I'm kind of sick of it here. I don't really like crimes. I don't want to do it anymore. So he left in, this actually was before Flavio came back. So he left in 2022.
And I kind of got the sense that he didn't want to leave, though I'm realizing I don't have any factual basis for that. But he went into commentary. Is that right?
Yes, he joined Viaplay
And
as
I
their
was
tech analyst.
Hearing that he kind of wanted to do that to stick around the F1 paddock so that he had the opportunity to do exactly what he's doing today.
Very
which
sneaky.
is pop back into a top, tippity top role.
Okay, so here's where we don't know yet. Is he a fast silver sneaky fox? Or is he going to be really good for the team?
Yeah.
When he was interviewed, he has said the first thing he wants to do is jump right into the factory, which is where you should be. And I assume, in fact, that Graeme Lowdon has been all up in that factory too. But it looks good on paper when you're like, hey, let me chat with the people. I'm a man of the people.
Right.
I'm going to come in. I'm going to help you build that car.
Yeah, I'm going to learn everyone's names.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say, yeah.
You're doing great, Mark. Good for you.
You too,
Yeah.
Jessica.
And you, Jessica. That's right, Marcin.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't pay enough attention to his actual chin with that name. What a terrible joke. Okay, good. Can we move right along?
Yes, right after I say how much he has said that he needs Checo.
Really?
Uh-huh. Amidst all of the rumors, he's like, we are very invested in keeping Checo. We are aware of what a good asset he is. I'm sure you are.
Correct. And also, this is what's happening.
Uh-huh.
And
Got
also
that Kit Kat
Yeah,
money.
the Kit Kat money, the all kinds of money. That man
Yeah.
is sponsored.
Agreed.
Sponsored. But do you want to say that you really need Botas as well? I mean, he hasn't been doing that well this season, let's be honest.
They're both... Oh, I disagree.
I feel like Sergio Perez, you're not going to like this, but I feel like at least in the first half of the year, is kind of shading Valtteri Bottas.
I don't disagree that he is doing better because he is,
Yeah.
but marginally. This
True,
is like
true.
a sweet potato and then a regular potato. It's like one has more sugar content. That's great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and
they're
it's
both
hard for me to
potatoes.
choose between potatoes. I'm a fan of really all potatoes. I don't really like au gratin potatoes, but that's really... Oh, and I'm not crazy about a baked potato.
I was just
I
about
know.
to say we were going to agree. I don't love au gratin potatoes either. Au
Well,
gratin.
you have tried to tell me that I need better baked potatoes.
I got a cast iron skillet that it's like a capsule. It's like a giant pill.
Okay.
And it's only for baked potatoes.
Whoa.
And it makes them crispy and fluffy on the inside.
All right. Those are words I like. Those are words I like.
Operation Baked Potato is in order here. Let us know how you like your potatoes.
Yeah. Agreed.
Au gratin?
I wonder if Alex Albon really enjoys potatoes.
Oh, I bet he does.
He and his fiance, Lily, do this cute little social media series where they, in only select races, they seem to only pick when they want to eat, and that's fine. Or they eat everywhere, but they, oh, wow. They only pick to publicize what they're eating in a couple cities.
Yes.
But they do a little series where they go to a restaurant that really feels like it represents that city's culture and cuisine, and then they do a little rating and they talk about the food, and that is like prime content for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just give me the tasty bites that you have, give me a little bit of teaching me about the world, and it's also F1 drivers.
It is really cute.
Perfection.
They are cute. They're adorable.
Yeah.
They can do no
They
wrong.
don't take themselves too seriously.
Yeah.
They have great humor. I'm
They're
a big
great.
fan of that couple.
They're great. That I would watch.
Give it to us.
Alex Albon and the Williams is not something I'm enjoying watching.
It's not going spectacularly well, but he is now the most tenured Williams driver there has ever been.
Are you kidding?
And that's I'm not kidding. That's partially because Williams kind of had a weird culture where they would get someone winning and then you'd win a championship with them and they'd be like, okay, next. I don't fully understand that. I'm
Yeah.
not going to question Frank Williams because boy, did he build a beautiful team
Yeah,
before we
agreed.
hit the difficulty of this century.
Yes.
But yeah, it was more of a short tenured driver situation there.
Yeah.
We also have to take into consideration that even 10 years ago, there weren't as many races as there are on the calendar now.
Yeah.
So you can be a driver this year and spend 2 years, and it's like, wow, you did so many more races than someone in like 73. So we have to a little bit rationalize those numbers. But yeah, Alex Albon holds that spot now. And
Wow.
he'll continue to hold that because he is re-signed for the 2027 contract.
Woo! Confetti.
Yeah. That was like, I opened Instagram, saw the F1 graphic, and was like, okay. Like, it wasn't a surprise.
Yeah.
I'm not delighted or upset. I'm just like, yeah, I think we all figured that was happening.
I mean, yeah.
That's
At this point, it's just status quo.
Right.
Everyone's re-signing exactly where they are. There is nothing new.
Yeah. When we had our like silly season discussion, I don't think I expressed what has long been a prediction of mine is that either we're going to have chaos
Or nothing.
And I think it's very likely a nothing situation because this particular year in a regulation set, you don't fully know how it's going to shuffle out. And so it's kind of a hard time to make a gamble because just because your team didn't do well this year doesn't mean they've poured all their resources into 2027 and are going to come out with a rocket ship.
Which is why, yet again, you don't change your team principal in the middle of a fucking crisis. You just don't, unless he's had an extreme sex scandal, in which case, get the fuck out, don't come back.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Mr. Spice Girl. Get out of here.
Mr. Spice Girl. I like that. Can you believe that man allegedly cheated on a Spice Girl?
Ginger Spice, come on.
Spice Girl.
She's gorgeous.
Okay, let's stick with the Red Bull theme.
Okay.
Because Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix, literally reappeared on the F1 calendar because of Max Verstappen.
Yeah!
Is constantly playing in those grandstands.
Can I tell you, Rachel and I, you,
Me.
and you.
Wherever I am in the computer and in real life.
Can I tell everyone, Rachel and I just watched a recap of the race last year. We completely forgot
Honestly.
the entire race.
I remembered the plot point of Dunes of Depression. I knew that this was a rough freaking time for Charles Leclerc, and I knew it was Kimi Antonelli's fault. But I apparently forgot all their plot points from last year in the shuffle that the 2025 championship was. It just... these details right out of my brain.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's coming out a lot.
I love it.
But the Max Verstappen move early on in the race...
Rachel was like, I don't know how on earth he held on to that. And I was like, well, I have a few ideas.
And then she just was quiet. So then I was like, let me fill in the blank. Skill, talent,
Hunger.
hunger. The lion is hungry for that man. Ooh, sprung floor.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Hunger.
Good old cabaret reference. I love it.
Ugh, hunger. If you know, you know.
So Max Verstappen and his Max Mania and the Super Max soundtrack is why Zandvoort is here.
Yes.
The first Grand Prix was actually in 1952. So this is a long-standing track that then fell right off and came back in 2021.
I'm just so happy that it's back because it is such a good track.
Except this is the final year.
Damn it. And it kills the Ferraris.
Yeah, apparently.
It is the Ferrari killer.
No, we're not bringing that energy
You're right.
into 2026. We're just really, as you said last week, erase the whiteboard.
Yep.
None of that.
Okay.
2021 to 2026.
Okay.
We have 6 beautiful banked races in the current modern Formula One era. Let's have a moment of silence for Sam. Actually,
No.
we'll reserve the moment of silence until after the race
Yes.
is done. Ay. And maybe, who knows, they'll pop back on at some point. But I will specify that this is a money situation, but it is also, at least according to the press and according to the circuit director and ownership, an actual decision made by the circuit in what am I saying? In conjunction, thank you, with Formula One, because this is not a government-backed situation. A lot of circuits get government funding to help continue because it's great for tourism. That's not the case here at the Dutch Grand Prix. And they wanted to kind of go out while it's on a high.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like, we already know that Max Verstappen is not going to be a Fernando Alonso. No one knows when he's going to retire. God, let it not be any day, anytime soon. But they also didn't want to, accidentally extend it past when their star is gone. Because while many home Grand Prix are really big about their home driver, this one really truly feels like if Max wasn't there, they just wouldn't show up.
I mean, it is gorgeous.
Yeah.
I would show up. I would show up for you, Zandvoort.
Genuinely, every time we come here, I'm like, why is this not higher on my list? Because I enjoy... I'm a big fan of banked circuits. And this is, correct me if I'm wrong, well, no, we have the Madrid, which will be banked. Before Madrid, this was our only circuit that had banking. Because Monza, old... I'm trying to cycle through all the tracks to make sure as I fact check myself now. If I'm wrong, as per usual, we'll see it pop up over my head. But that just brings an element that is just a little bit novel to me. I don't necessarily think it's that crazy for racing. You can take other lines. Kimi Antonelli tried.
Kimi Antonelli.
Why does that always come in? Kimi Antonelli tried that, and that's how we got the Dunes of Depression artwork from Charles Leclerc. But it's not as if it is the most crazy overtaking track or anything, but there's generally a 50% chance of safety cars at this track. And so I am sad. I am bummed to see this one leave.
I think I've already asked you this. If I had someone paint Charles Leclerc on the dune, would you hang it in your house?
No, I would not. Because despite the fact that it is so annoyingly picturesque, so
gorgeous.
Annoyingly Renaissance
it is.
Beauty.
Yes.
It's great, except I don't want that moment of low to be part of my home's aura. Not that my home has an aura, but I don't want that in whatever it is.
Your home for sure has an aura, and it is great. It has a good aura.
Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you.
I will not bring that juju into your home.
Into my home, into like any more reproduction for Charles Leclerc.
Right.
Like, we don't need, despite the fact it would be beautiful artwork, we don't need that reprinted.
I will get him winning on the podium.
Yeah.
That
genuinely, I would like to get some artwork of that done.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of F1
In Italy.
artwork. Oh.
In Monaco. I mean,
Yes.
Is there anything better?
Honestly, right now, I think I would do the 2024 Austin Grand Prix, though, because we were there. There's that absolutely iconic sunset lap from him. And so I have a lot of good memories associated with that win. And I got to see him win that win.
Yep.
So hopefully there will be many other times that will be excellent opportunities and options for artwork. But right now, I think it would actually be Austin.
All right. Okay, this is also a question I would love to ask, which is there any really good artwork that you guys know of?
Yeah.
Can you send us some good artwork?
Mm-hmm. I will shout out someone that we follow on Instagram called Say Hi Gracie. She does kind of like pop art graphic drawings of the drivers. Love her content. And so if you're looking for like a kind of fun, almost like boy band sometimes look on the drivers, that's like a fun thing to have on your Instagram.
Yay.
That's
Check her
very
out.
different than the like Renaissance I was thinking of before. But when we say artist, she's the one who popped right into my brain.
I want Renaissance. Give me.
Yeah, girl with a pearl earrings
Yes.
situation.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
Machines and pearl earrings.
Oh, all right. Let's get the track facts.
Yes.
It's a sprint weekend. We desperately need it. Rachel, it's time
It's time.
for track facts. Yeah. That's and also one of the sound effects that apparently works for literally everything.
True. This is a Formula One podcast, after all.
After all, Netherlands.
Yeah.
The Dutch Grand Prix at Circuit Zandvoort is a 4.259 kilometer track with 14 turns, known for its fast-flowing layout and challenging banked corners, as you were mentioning. The circuit's narrow design makes overtaking difficult, emphasizing the importance of qualifying yet again. Current lap record is 1 minute 11 seconds, .097, set by Lewis Hamilton in 2021.
Yeah.
So, 72 laps, y'all. It's a shorty short. I love when we have longer laps.
Yes.
Sorry. I like when we have more laps.
I think we all knew what you meant. Yeah.
Some people like longer laps so that it's, do you know what I'm trying to say?
I do also enjoy a little, because that also makes qualifying really hard. And so
Yes.
craziness happens. So it makes for a more interesting session generally.
Agreed. I can't wait. Now, we should spin the wheel.
We should spin the wheel again. This is not for the sprint. This will be for the main race.
Oh.
And we're going to say nice things to the wheel and hope it serves its actual purpose, which
Okay.
is to give us a midfield driver. I should just take the top ones off. But I haven't. So give us a midfield. You can do it. Alex Albon. Perfect. In thematic theme for this episode.
What a thematic theme we have.
What a thematic theme. Repeat that. A, B, B, A. Okay. Theme and variation.
That's dancer for you right there. All right, so where
go
is
first.
Alex going to be? I'm going to give him a good old... The answer is up in the lights.
Into the light. Don't go into the light, Elaine.
I'm going to give him a good... I'm going to say he's going to finish this race, darn it.
Yeah.
A solid P18.
Okay, I agree. He's going to finish. We're going to
Yeah.
solidify that for him. I think it's going to be P21. Oh, wait. No. Because I think he will beat the Cadillacs, but I think the Aston Martins are going to beat him. So I think it will be P20. That's me saying that everyone is finishing.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Okay, just
No,
a
I'm sticking with it.
reminder.
I'm sticking with it. I am.
Just a reminder, last year, Dunes of Depression, we saw both Ferraris out. So many people falling by the wayside.
Yeah.
And there was light rain. There could be light rain. I haven't looked at the
Not
forecast
in
yet.
2026. There's been no rain. Even when there was a freaking race time move for Miami, there still was no rain. Even for, well, I guess that's why they moved it. But point is, we've seen no wet running. None. I'm just pinning all my hopes on Malaysia. I don't think it's going to happen in Zandvoort.
Okay.
So I'm locking it in. That's a crazy prediction.
I think now we're predicting rain. We predicted Alex. Now let's predict weather.
Rain. No.
I do. I
We're
predict.
divided here.
Oh.
A house divided.
I love a house divided.
Yeah.
It makes it more fun. You're cherry pie and I'm apple.
Ooh. Is that real? I feel like we could flip-flop each day.
Yeah. You're more apple pie than I am.
True, but I love cherries.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love cherries.
I was like, what are we doing? What's happening here?
They feel Ferrari coated to me.
Yes, very.
And I really like fruit. So for a long time it was lemons. That was like the fruit that I wanted, like
Always.
patterns around me.
Lemons are everything.
Yes.
Lemons are me.
Yes.
Lemons are you. We are lemon.
all. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, who's going to win the sprint?
Yes, I'm so glad you asked. I have a really good feeling about the sprint. And based on pure recent memory, because we just watched last year's race. And by the way, guys, holy shit, those cars were fast. Not to like bring a Debbie Downer here, but like, damn, they were fast. Okay.
So zoomy. It was so nice.
It was nice. I think we're going to see a McLaren surging up, and we might see a McLaren on top, followed very quickly by Max Verstappen.
Okay, I like that. I'm going to go with George Russell. I feel like he's going to be reinvigorated from a yes to his marriage proposal, and I think that's just going to give him the kick in the pants he needs to win the sprint. Now, the sad thing is I don't think he's going to win the race.
Oh.
I think I'm going to call. I think it's going to be a fight between our top two in the championship. I think it's going to be Kimi Antonelli versus Lewis Hamilton for the top spot.
Huh.
Who could tell you? Who could tell you who's going to win? That's my job right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going
Rachel?
to... Oh, this is so hard. Hamilton. I'm going with Hamilton. Against
the race?
all odds. Yeah, for the
Okay.
race. So, George Russell...
For the sprint,
Antonelli,
I don't know.
You beautiful
why.
man. Where am I going to put you?
I know.
You're going to be on the podium. But for
Okay.
the sprint, I'm going to go with George Russell.
Okay.
And then for the win of the main Grand Prix, I'm going to go with good old Lewis Hamilton. He's going to pull it out.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I like that for you.
Okay, who's going to win the race in your book?
Well, not George Russell in my
Not
book.
George Russell. All right.
Although, good for you. Happy for Carmen. Who's going to win the sprint? Let's give
You
it.
already told us who's going to win the sprint.
Oh, yes. I was just going to say, let's give it to the McLaren.
Okay.
Give it to Lando. Now, who's going to win the race? I would like to give it to Kimi.
Yeah.
I think Kimi's going to be in there.
I mean, it almost feels... So if we were always going to be on the most great odds, we'd say Kimi Antonelli. But we would like you to be entertained. So we're like, hey, what about this? And what about this? And then someone has to bring the grounding. It's
Yes.
you today.
Thank
Kimi
you.
Antonelli is very likely to win the race.
Well, last year we saw Isaac Hadjar on the podium, all the way up to P3 baby. That was he was so cute. He was so happy. I don't think that's going to happen, but I do think that there's going to be some strategy here. Strategy has played such an important part, especially in the races where they lap multiple times.
right.
So I am actually quite excited to see what strategy comes out. We know that Hannah Schmidt is a wizard, and I cannot wait to see what magic she whips up.
Of the highest accord. We're going to leave you on one final note.
You hear that train horn? The train
Dun,
horn.
dun, dun, dun. Get out of here. Okay, this is my favorite fact about Zandvoort.
Okay.
The banking, we have turn 3 and turn 14. That's the last turn, the last corner. The last corner is named after the Dutch motorsport legend, Arie Luyendyk. And that is what I have written out phonetically on our page. So you can just think about how that last name is written out. But he was a 2-time Indianapolis 500 winner. And those bank turns that we have in Zandvoort are almost double the degree of banking that the Indianapolis Motor Speedway has. Their degree of banking is 9 degrees. It is almost 19 in Zandvoort.
Dang.
So just carry that into your weekend. Like, wow. We have the dunes of No. Don't carry that into your weekend. I was thinking about the seaside because
Just the
what
dunes.
a lovely, like it gives such a seaside, like fresh.
We have the dunes of
locale.
celebration.
Yes, the dunes of celebration for Lewis Hamilton, who's not going to get a penalty for impeding, or for the pit lane limiter,
Peas in the pits.
or for a jump start on the race. He's not going to get any of those things. It's going to be the dunes of celebration. Charles Leclerc is going to join him on the podium. It's going to be so good, and we're all going to cheer for the almost 19 degrees of banking at the Zandvoort circuit. And then we're going to wave it kindly, a loving goodbye.
I'm just hopped up on your vibes right now. I just, all of those vibes I want, just give them to me.
Slurp it by a little straw.
Slurp it on over here. All right. Well, thanks, Rachel.
That pie.
Give me some. All right.
Incredible.
Anyway, with our Arie Luijendijk.
Yep.
What a Dutch name.
What a Dutch name.
Yeah.
What a Dutch man. What a Dutch corner. What a Dutch episode.
What a Dutch episode. There it is. Love that. All right. Well, with that, that's all we have for you.
Yes.
I cannot wait to be back, though. I cannot wait to be back next week to our regular schedule. We can talk about a race again. We will have so much to talk about.
I'm so excited. I'm sure you are as well. So make sure that you're rated, reviewed, and subscribed as always. And we'll see you next week.
That's right. So with that, it's legs
Legs
out.
Jump the gun. Jump the gun. Sorry.
She's stealing my
I
line.
stole it.
Do you want to do it this time?
No, it's not my turn. It's not.
I'll monitor. All right. So with that, it's legs out. And away we go. We'll see you next time. Toodles.